Hello and welcome, this is rooflemonger, and today's video is kind of a dissection and breakdown of team building in and of itself. This is the team I personally use. This is my main team, and I'm going to show you how and why this team came to be. So my team is more than just 3 characters I like and put together. More to the point, if you ever watch me on the stream, I hate Goku. I detest the character, right? So he's not on the team because I like the character, just so you know. He's on the team to make Broly maximum. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to tell you the hows and why I picked each character, because this team, I'll tell you right now, it's about Broly. Like, can I win with the other 2 characters? Sure, absolutely, yeah. But this team is all about making Broly the best he can be, maximizing his effect, and that's not a pun that time, maximizing his effect on point, and bringing out the most of his combo potential, his setups, his gimmicks, his everything, right? So in this video, I'm going to break down why each character, then their specific synergies with Broly, and just how it all kind of comes together. A lot of people have been very kind to me and saying I'm one of the best Broly players out there, period. So for those of you who say that, thank you very much. So I want to show you how this all comes together. And so without any further ado, let's get into the character-specific part. So Android 16, the first thing here, and this really applies for both characters, a big reason why they're on the team to begin with, both of them, is the assist, right? So Android 16 I find is a very underrated assist. He always appears in front of you, versus most assists appear either behind you or in place of you. 16 always places in front of you, so if you do a block screen that pushes people out, like say Broly's energy ball here, which pushes people out a fair little distance, 16 will always still be able to reach them, even though it's a more shorter range move, as you can see here, because he's always going to appear in front. Now this is super key for general pressure, so even something basic like this. Then I can cross over or something like that. It's super important for recombos, which I'll show a little bit later on. And just all around a good tool. Is it as good as Goku's pound for pound? No. But it does let me do some other things about it. And, as a character himself, 16, he's still alright. He's not amazing. And full disclosure, when I'm recording this, the DLC is about to come out for Vegito and Zamasu. And if their assists work and the game plan works, I probably will replace 16 with one of those 2 characters. But for now, he's still a solid-ish character. His best stuff was taken away from him, but even though the Broly assist in and of itself is not a really amazing assist, it's pretty average, and it's kind of combo unfriendly, especially in the corner, due to how 16's combo structure works. What with everything just always kind of ending in dunk in a very fixed position. For that, Broly's assist still plays super well in that regard. So even though he is very unfriendly with a lot of characters, for 16 he works out just fine. Now Goku, the beam assist is fantastic, straight up. Just fantastic. I can't say anything more than that. Like, you must know by now how good these assists are, right? And especially after the Vegeta assist nerf, the beam assist plus Vegeta are now basically all tied for best assists overall in the game. Now, besides the assist, and we'll go over, what that can really bring me in the later section, what, is Goku to the team itself, right? Well, what he is kind of my emergency button. If Broly dies and 16 goes under, because I generally try to play them in that order, Goku is just a very solid anchor character. He will force you to play very solid, like, there's no left-right gimmicks, there's no weird stuff you can pull. You gotta, to win with Goku, you just gotta win the old-fashioned way. And when you're up here against your last character, honestly, that's super key. Because if you play a gimmicky character, you're going to find yourself trying to rely on those gimmicks, and when you got nobody else to rely on, no assist to back you up, relying on gimmicks is a very bad thing, at least in my opinion. So someone who can just, play proper, quote-unquote fighting game style, for lack of a better term, just play Street Fighter, right? When you're down your last character and all you got is yourself with no fanciness, Goku's very solid. Obviously, the beams control a lot of the screen. His game plan's quite simple, but he gets decent pressure off every combo because of the light punch, dragon punch here. He can burn multiple bars per combo, which as your anchor character is very useful indeed. His level 3 grants decent Okazeme. Your setup after level 3, you can either just go for an instant overhead, you can go for a cross up. Like, it's always going to put you in a position where you can always get multiple mix-ups after his level 3, so in that regard that's also quite good, because you get the true hard knockdown after that. All in all, he's just a really solid anchor. Now, just a little personal bit, I also picked him just to not pick Goku Black. Overall, I think Goku Black is the much stronger character between the two, even though there is some synergy that's Goku Super Saiyan specific to Broly, which we'll talk about in later section. But yeah, I'm a very stubborn person, and honestly, I just don't want to be part of the Goku Black crowd, so that's part of the reason why I picked Super Saiyan Goku. So, now let's get back to Broly here. So, once again, the team is built around Broly on point. Both these characters, 16 and Goku, are very much chosen for their assist to maximize Broly's potential, because he needs to have his potential maximized. Broly is a very mid-tier character at best. If you play Cell, if you play Kid Buu, if you play Bardock, those kind of characters, you don't need to build your team around him. You can basically slot them in most any team and it works. Because those are characters and their strengths are immediately obvious and they do not need assists to bring out their strengths. Broly, being a very middle-of-the-road character, needs assists to bring out his strength, and these two assists specifically help bring out the most of them. So now I'm just going to show you like kind of the ideal Broly combo without assists. And I'll just skip to the FAF and go right to the heavy. There it is. I could end it with the air grab, but then I lose all my corner progress, so that's no good. So that's kind of it. That's not great now, is it? That's absolutely below par. It is not good at all. So that's where the 16 assist comes into play. So the 16 assist is basically a relaunch. So now same deal here. We can start our combo. And 16 basically gives me another chance to get an extra rep of combos in there. Because his combo is a launch. So when the enemy's in the air, and we'll just do it one more time just so you can see. When the enemy's in the air, it'll knock them back up. Now, it doesn't knock them too far away that I can't follow up, because some assists do not allow you to follow up in that regard. So it lets me kind of work my way to the corner, because Broly's whole game plan is in the corner, and we'll get to that in a bit. It lets me get to the corner, and on top of, the utility and neutral and block strings and all that kind of stuff, it lets me just get my second rep, so, more bar and more damage, because once again, my damage is low, 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 low. So I need something like that to get more reps in to really significantly up my damage gain. Now, for Goku. The Goku assist in and of itself is always fantastic in neutral. It's a solid beam, it's good ground control. If you're somewhere in the sky, you don't trust yourself on landing, you can always call the beam assist, you can always do something with it. It's never a dead assist no matter where you are on the screen, just for neutral stuff in and of itself, right? Now, I don't need it as much for neutral, so say we have, the still very scary Vegeta assist, right? Broly isn't, even despite being a big character, he's not as crippled by as, you might think, just simply because of stuff like this. Like, I, for the most part, don't, if I can smell that assist out, I'm just going to do something like charge stand heavy, and the armor frames make me completely immune to Vegeta's assist. So I'm not too scared in that regard. And the pressure stuff, after the patch, it makes it a lot easier to deal with too in that regard. So his neutral is actually, I'd say, above average, because he can really bully through a lot of stuff with just charge stand heavy. Because if you want to homing dash into him or whatever, jump attack into him, that's just when I let go of the button and I get my combo. So in that regard, the assist and neutral is kind of the icing on the cake. It's not why it's there, but it's still handy. Now, for why it's there is the corner. Well, we talked about 16 to help with the corner extensions for the combos, because he needs assists for combos. Once again, the better characters like Cell and all that, they don't need assists for combos at all. They get to keep their assists for pressure, and that's part of the reason why they're really good. Broly does not have that luxury. Broly needs assists for combos. So now, Goku. We're going to do a basic corner combo here. And right there is why he's important. One, it holds him in place a little bit, causes that wall bounce, and after that I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my Dragon Rush. Now, why that's important? One, it adds extra damage, that's fantastic. And we're going to go into his light command grab. Now, by itself, the light command grab you see here causes a bit of a knockdown, which you could super afterwards if you were so inclined. But in the middle of a combo, it doesn't do that. So we'll do it one more time. In the middle of a combo, it causes a standing reset. So if you don't touch anything, you're always going to land standing. Now, I can make a whole video about how this reset works. If you hold up, you'll air tech, sure. If you hold back, you're going to also reset standing. If you hold down, you will be on the ground. But the long story short of this reset, and maybe one day I'll make a video about it, the long story short is, I got you. I'm always going to recover before you. If you recover standing, my stand jab is going to beat everything you do, short of a deflect. If you up tech, my stand jab, because I'm Broly and I'm so tall, I'm still going to catch you. And if you down tech, if I whiff my first 2 moves, I can see you down tech and wait. I can still wait out and then jab you, and I still get you on your recovery frame. So you have to. The only way to reliably beat it is a combination of like partial delay tech and then change your recovery. But even then, if I know you're going to do that, I can just do stand medium, which has 1,000,000 active frames, and I'm going to beat whatever you can try. There's so many things about it. Like, it's such a great tool. So once again, this is only possible with the light command grab in the middle of a combo, and the most reliable way to get that is off the Dragon Rush, which is what Goku allows me to get. So in that regard, a couple characters can let me do this. So Goku, Super Saiyan, and Black. Vegeta can let me do this. Yamcha can also let me do this if my timing is very strict. But for the most part, the beam works. It's the most reliable of all the options because you just kind of do it, and there's nothing much else to it. Now, let's go back to 16. So on top of the re-combo stuff and good pressure, he also lets Broly do delay level 3 combos. So Broly can do these by himself, yes, but you kind of have to be really on top of it. These combos are, 1, pretty tricky to do. 2, you have to like be aware of it as it's happening. 16 lets you do it in the normal combo flow. You don't have to change anything you're doing. You just kind of get to that point and you can go, oh, this is an option available to me, and I'll do it. So I'll show you real quick here. So something like this. We're going to call 16, delay level 3. That's the other optional level 3 besides the normal one. So I get to do it, and now I'm recovered. And now I can just Dragon Rush right here at the bottom and go right for it. So this lets me get a lot of extra damage. 16, just like Goku, it's not the only character that let me do this. So Tien, Nappa, and Gotenks also let me do this stuff. So it's not a 16 only thing, but it's just one option 16 gets me. And plus, the other utility offers me, and plus, he's a solid enough character by himself. So this is a great way to burn bar, and because you're not always going to have Goku on deck. Now, I told you the light grab reset is one of the core game plans for Broly, and it absolutely is. But once again, since it's such a good neutral assist, you're not always going to have it available. So if you got 3 bars to burn, and you have 16 up, but not Goku, then this is a very viable route to go to. It's going to get you a lot of damage, and it's one of the few routes, the delay level 3 combos, that Broly can get real damage, because, despite being such a huge guy, Broly has some of the weakest overall damage in the game outside of these specific setups. Now, another thing I do, and with this team specifically, is I'll sacrifice my assist just for corner carry. A lot of times, it's inevitable, you will be cornered. One thing I like to do when I'm cornered is deflect into an attack, and due to the characters I play, specifically, they're pretty alright at like Broly and 16. Other characters cannot deflect into, decent long-range attack as well as these characters, because, 1, they got the long-range button, and 2, their buttons are armored, so it's much harder to stop them in the middle of it. So, in this example here, I'm going to show you, I'm basically throwing my damage out the window. I don't care about the damage. It'll be alright for Broly, but I'm going to use both assists, and I just want that corner carry, and it's the only thing I care about. So right here I got my relaunch, and here I'm calling the beam. I don't care about anything else. I can't get a follow-up with it. I could just stand still and, I guess, shoot basic key blast, but I'm just going to do it and follow up, and it basically takes me corner to corner. Once again, the corner is Broly's everything. It lets me get my delayed level 3 setups with 16. It lets me get my standing resets with the light grab with Goku, and it's all about the corner. So in that situation where I myself am cornered, I will gladly burn both assists if they're up on deck to just basically put the enemy in the opposite corner. If my assists are not up, oh well. Maybe at that point, that's when I'll think about doing my own personal, no assist version delay level 3 combos if I have bar. But otherwise, my job is to keep you in the corner, because that's Broly. Like, everyone obviously wants the corner. It's beneficial for every character, but for Broly, it is exponentially more important than most other characters. So now that I've been kind of harping on the corner here, I just want to show you what an ideal corner combo situation would look like. So in this, I can burn 1 or both assists. If I burn both assists, I will not get that much more damage. I'm going to get less than 1 jab's worth of damage if I burn both assists. But what it will do is I will gain more meter. If you just watched a recent meter gain video here, I will gain more meter. And as long as I end with Goku, I can go right into Goku, like, basically right away here, like something like this here. Like, I don't need 16 to go into my soft setup, but, you know, I gain more hits, gain more meter. So now I'm just going to show you the quote-unquote optimal version of the corner combo using these 2 exact assists. So close to 5k, and I get my reset, which once again is super important, because with this combo I burn over I gain over 2 bars, and since I did about just shy of 5k, if I get a hit off my mix-up, no matter what it is, if you tried to jump or whatever, if I get that stand jab, or if I somehow hit you with like a grab or whatever, I will 100% kill the character. Because I've already gained 2 bars, I'll gain the 3rd bar along the way, and both my assists will regenerate during whatever combo I'm doing, and they'll both be ready by the time I need to call them. So in this specific scenario, once I get my grab, hit my reset, if I guess correctly and get the hit you off the reset, no matter what it is, you know, hit, grab, whatever, I will 100% kill the character, and that's only possible due to the power of the assists and this combo, what it gives me. Once again, this is mostly on the back of Goku, because he's the one that lets me get my reset. That is the power of this character with the right assist to back him up, because this is stuff he cannot do by himself at all. Well, outside of certain combos, I guess, because you could do something like this, and then he can get that one solo. But that's, you know, a specific combo here, and that needs his air dunk, which you can only really get off the down heavy, but that's more of a, you know, a specific case, but for the general case, let's use it that way. And so here's some other synergy too. This was never intended when I originally built the team. Goku was there for the assists, pretty much straight up, but Goku's level 1 super actually has quite a bit of synergy off Broly's level 1 super. So if you do anything, it doesn't really matter what, you can do Broly's level 1, call Goku, and since Broly hits after the initial beam finishes, you're allowed to do basically a secondary super with Goku and go from there. So you can do that at the end of a long combo, it doesn't matter, you'll always get both beams if you have the bar to spend. In this specific situation here, using the Lariat Express, we can actually get more of a combo too, so just to show you. So that happened just to be some happy synergy. I never intended for that to be a thing, but that is a thing Super Saiyan Goku specifically can offer besides Goku Black, because Goku Black cannot do a similar style combo. So that makes the Broly Lariat Express all the more deadly if I have some bars to burn, because I will rip off a massive chunk of your life thanks to this Super Saiyan Goku specific combo. So there you have it. So I wanted this to be just kind of a breakdown of why my specific team works. So you can look at whatever team you're playing perhaps and realize, you know, oh, maybe I should switch to this assist or that assist, or switch to this character so this character can help better, or maybe this 2 character specific combo that only works for these 2 characters, that kind of stuff. With Broly, this once again is a character you gotta build your team around, in my opinion. I know some people, they just slap Broly on the team and, you know, Godspeed to them, but for me, Broly, since he is not a very strong character, if you want to bring out the real strengths of this character, you gotta build your team around him, because otherwise he's just not going to shine as bright as he could otherwise. So I hope this illuminated some aspects of team building to you. For me, Broly is my favorite character to play in this game by quite a bit, so I'm very happy with this team. I can make him work pretty well. Once again, you know, a lot of people are very kind of saying I'm one of the better Brolys out there, and this team is the reason why I am one of the better Brolys out there. Because once again, with this team, I can really highlight Broly's strengths and make him work the way he works best, which is just kind of clobbering all over people. The assist in neutral, this is your block string assist. For the most part, this is your randomly toss out neutral assist, and Broly's armor kind of does the rest in kind of conquering the neutral. That and this absolutely absurd range of his buttons, which I love, love, love. And it's all about getting people in the corner, and once you get in the corner, the assists help you get your damage, because you're not getting any damage with Broly without assists, period. So once again, what I'm really harping on here is you need assist to bring out Broly's potential. If you don't want to build your team around your assists, well, you know, pick Cell, pick Kid Buu, pick, you know, Bardock, whatever. Because those guys, luckily for them, they're good enough they don't need it. But anyways, that concludes this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.